Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor and coach, consultant, teacher and speaker. Here we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I'd like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy, sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds. Job seekers have a problem. Eventually, they find a job in a company they would like to have. But before committing to work there, read signing an employment contract, they want to be sure that they can do the job and that they will like to work in that job, in that company, together with the new colleagues, bosses, and everything else. But how can they? After reading the job description, having one or more interviews, and researching what is available online. How much time does all of this take? 8 hours? Or maybe 20? During our working life, we spend more than a quarter of our yearly awake time working. That is a lot, about 1,600 hours, depending in which country you live. And we agree to spend that time after investing those 8 or 20 hours of research? How many of you would sign a marriage contract after having met your potential partner and read about him or her between 8 to 20 hours? Sounds crazy, or at least risky. But this is what a lot of us do when signing a contract for a new job. Thinking about this, it is not a surprise to me that many people are not happy with their work, their team, boss, or organization. But it does not have to be like that. Let's dive into the 99 seconds and find out what we could do to better understand how working in a certain job, team, and organization really would be. You have found a job you think you can do. You have researched the organization with that open position, and what you have found looks okay so far. You have checked company ratings and reviews on sites like Glassdoor. You explored social media platforms, company blogs, podcasts and webinars. You reviewed company websites and official communication like corporate culture statements, annual reports and press releases, news articles and analyst reports. You checked industry forums and discussion groups. You explored awards like Best Places to Work lists, or industry awards for innovation, diversity, workplace culture or employment engagement. You found out about the CEO and other key leaders to understand their vision, management style and reputation within the industry. You watched interviews or read articles or books featuring the leadership team to gauge their transparency, communication style and priorities. You investigated if the company has been involved in any legal issues or scandals, such as lawsuits, labor disputes, or regulatory fines. You assessed the company's corporate social responsibility activities, and you checked for public statements or reports on diversity and inclusion efforts. All this can be easily found on the internet. If not, take note and ask during an interview. Other information is not that easy to get your hands on, but are important to consider. Benefits and perks, company policies related to work-life balance, remote work, flexibility, diversity and inclusion, as well as career development, and employee turnover rates. Research the internet to find those. If not, you may ask during an interview. Okay, you have done all of this and it looks good to you. But has it answered our question, how working there really is? Nope, it has not. We need to take an extra step. After researching available information, we now need to ask what is important for us to feel good in our future job, the new team with a new boss and organization overall. The interview is the first thing that springs to mind, but I don't want to dwell on this now. If you want more, check out episode 10 of season 2. Or if you want to dig deeper on what to ask in an interview, have a look at my book Ask. So, what can we do besides the interview to find out how working there really is. You could reach out to former or current employees on LinkedIn. Ask them about their experiences in an informal setting. You could leverage industry-specific groups or associations to find individuals who have worked at the company. Go to job fairs and recruitment events. They are good opportunities to speak directly with company representatives and ask specific questions. Listen to the word of mouth in the local community or from other businesses. Those you can do before an interview, and it will help you to better be prepared for it. And then there are the things you can do during or after the first interview, but you need to ask for it. Evaluate the physical environment. If possible, visiting the office or workspace can give you a sense of the work environment and the culture, including how employees interact and the general atmosphere. Meet future colleagues, ideally without the manager or HR representatives. Join the workplace for a day or two, shadowing somebody who does similar work. And, or if feasible, consider a short-term contract, freelance work or internship with a company. This can provide first-hand experience without a long-term commitment. If you do all of those things, the risk of landing in a wrong place is significantly lower than if you didn't. We have seen that there are ways to find out how working with a new team, a boss, and organization in a specific job really is. It is worth investing the extra time and effort. These were, in 99 seconds, some thoughts on how to find out how it really is to work there. What are your thoughts or experiences with that? Let me know in a comment on Spotify. Hope you enjoyed listening, and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then talk about how to introduce yourself in 2 minutes, the so-called elevator pitch. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I'm here to help. I am career coach and mentor and would love to hear from you, whether you live round the corner or on the other side of the world. Just leave me a comment in Spotify or head over to www.schmied.be and tell me any thoughts you have about the podcast or your career. Your feedback means the world to me. And don't forget to hit follow, and if you see a bell or heart icon, click that too and get notified about new episodes. Stay tuned for more career-changing tips. This was another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you're following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmied, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious and shine.